Well, a follower from my channel here asked me a question that I thought it's interesting, and I didn't talk about this yet. And if you are coming to Brazil, you want to know about education, how the education system works, how the private school system works here, if it's necessary to go to a private school, things like this. If you are moving to Brazil, maybe you want to know about it. Okay, and I'm a native, lived here over the last 35 years, and I think you can have a deeper understanding how education works here in Brazil. Okay, let me first of all, in this video I will talk about the private school, the cost, and how education works in general. Okay, so first of all, let's understand that the public system here in Brazil, we have a public health system and we have a public school system. But the big problem is the quality of this service. I'm not saying that are necessarily bad service. What I'm saying is that the infrastructure generally is not good, and it's a quite of dangerous sending your kid to a public school, because in Brazil we have this kind of problem with crime rates, and in these schools sometimes it's not safe for your kids. Okay, this is the major problem. And the educational system in public environments, I'm not generalizing, saying everybody, every place is the same, okay, but generally it's like this. The public schools are not good for sending your kids. Okay, it's not in a first world country that you have nice public schools. Here you have this kind of thing, but it's not good. Okay, so here in Brazil we have this kind of giving back money. The government pays you back if you spend with private schools, in a way of giving back that spenders that you shouldn't have spent, because the state has the let me say, the obligation to provide this, and you have to spend twice with this. So this is a kind of payback. The government, every year you pay your tax income revenue, no tax, your tax in your revenue. Okay, you pay every year, and every year you receive this money back based on what you spent with health and education, private health and private education. So here in Brazil you have this option of sending your kid to private schools. That is the first option for who can pay for that, because it's not cheap. Okay, as you see in other videos, things in Brazil are really expensive. Okay, it's not that it's expensive for if you earn money in dollars or euros. It's expensive for who earns money in reais, because the purchase power here is low. But we can say that a private school varies from 1,000 reais, that is kind of $200, until 6,000 reais per month. Okay, that's about $1,000 per month for one kid studying 4 hours a day. Okay, if he goes and stay the whole day, it's a little bit more expensive from this money that I pointed here. Okay, here the educational system is all centralized with the same obligations, as everything in Brazil is very centralized. The education system is like this too. Okay, all the schools, the private and public schools, have to follow the same model of education. With the pass of the years, it improved a little bit, but until today, the schools have to teach the minimal curriculum grade that the central government, okay, tell them to teach. Okay, it's like this. So you can find a huge variety of schools. Depend of what city you are, you have more variety of schools. If you are in São Paulo, a big capital, you will find every kind of schools that you can imagine. Okay, it's really diverse. If you are in other capitals, you have a big variety of schools, either. Okay, two. And if you are in the countryside of Brazil, you have a good variety of private schools too, but not like in the capitals. Okay, but I can say if you are coming to Brazil, look for a private school. Okay, and if you make it money in dollars or euros, maybe it's not that expensive. Okay, and generally you pay this money every month that I talked in the video, and you have to pay additional fee when you sign up the contract. You pay an extra fee too, and you have to pay for the, let me say, the material for studying, like books, like clothes, this kind of thing that your kid go to the school. Okay, and that's it. So the best schools are in São Paulo. Okay, no doubt about that, because São Paulo is the center of Brazil, the economic center. Okay, and in the southeast Brazil you have the better schools, the more variety of, because it's a richer part of Brazil, the southeast in the south. Okay, and that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Tap the like button, subscribe, and see you.